Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris Andrews, Head of the Secondary College. Our hosts this evening will be our Senior School Student Leadership Team, Faith Captain Alicia Snowden, Community Captain Mia Ketterer, Service Captain Harry Perkins and Head Prefect Daisy Kana. Please remain seated as we honour our faculty and the rest of our 2020 graduates.
To our honoured guest, Mr. Tony Perrott, State Member for Gympie, and Mrs. Michelle Perrott, Mayor of Gympie, Glenn Hartwig, Pastor George Miller, Victory College Executive Chairman, and Pastor Margaret Miller, Mr. Brett Costin, Victory College Principal, and Mrs. Costin, distinguished guests, board members, parents, friends, staff, and students. My name is Mia Ketterer, Community Captain for 2020. On behalf of everybody here, I would like to extend you a warm welcome to the 2020 Victory College Awards Night. Our Faith Captain Alicia Snowden will now open the night in prayer.
Please close your eyes and bow your heads. Father, it has been a very different year. We thank you that we are able to join together tonight to celebrate our successes. We thank you for the gifts and talents which have been given to you to the students who will be honoured tonight. We thank you for the academic and support staff who have helped and supported the students of Victory College this year. And we thank you for the families represented here. Finally, we acknowledge and thank you for being the giver of every good gift. All is yours and all has been generously given to us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Good evening, I am Harry Perkins, Service Captain for 2020. I now invite you to stand in honour of our country Australia, join together to sing the National Anthem.
Our home is
I would like to respectfully acknowledge the Gubbi Gubbi people, the traditional custodians of the land on which this event is taking place, and elders both past and present.
The first awards to be presented for the evening will be the five-star Sports, Highest Subject Achiever and Academic Excellence Awards. Please refer to your Awards Night program for a description of the awards presented. Miss Laura Bagnall, Director of Senior School, will be announcing our winners. Could the Year 12 awardees please move to the assembly area?
Good evening. Please hold your applause until all members have been announced. Our Year 11 awardees are Sarah Barsby, Highest Subject Achiever, Visual Art. Olivia Blunden, 5-star award, Highest Subject Achiever, Biology, Modern History, Visual Arts in Practice. Nathaniel Cantillana, 5-star award, Highest Subject Achiever, Information and Communication Technology and Music. Taylor Cunningham, 5-star award, Highest Subject Achiever, Essential English, Essential Mathematics and Agricultural Practices. Brody Donaldson, 5-star award, Highest Subject Achiever, Literature, Mathematical Methods, Business, Sport and Recreation and Academic Excellence Award. Chloe Edwards, Highest Subject Achiever, General Mathematics, Academic Excellence Award. Isaac Emery, Silver Award, Sports Medallion, Surfing. Olivia Field, 5-star award. Nashota Gills, Highest Subject Achiever, Drama. Michaela Godwin, Silver Award, Sports Medallion, Equestrian. Kayla Grobler, Academic Excellence Award. Grace Hankinson, 5-star award. Mackenzie Keeble, Highest Subject Achiever, English, Chemistry, Physical Education and Academic Excellence Award. Rebecca King, 5-star award, Highest Subject Achiever, Biology and Academic Excellence Award. Ashley Clopper, highest subject achiever, design. Benjamin Lockwood, highest subject achiever, specialist mathematics. Lachlan Maxwell, Bronze Award, Sports Medallion, Cricket. Heather Mayfield, highest subject achiever, film, television and new media. Riley Shields, Academic Growth Award. Hayley Start, highest subject achiever, sport and recreation, Academic Excellence Award. Harry Wardell, highest subject achiever, building and construction skills and industrial technology skills. Please congratulate our Year 11 awardees. Due to the nature of assessment under the new Queensland Certificate of Education, a number of Year 12 subjects this year had external exams, the results of which will not be released by the QCAA until very late this year. Due to that, we will be inviting our current Year 11 students and other alumni to join us for a special award ceremony early next year. The 2021 Alumni Celebration will be the inaugural event that we hope will become a beloved tradition of students returning to celebrate the academic achievements of their peers and can create an ongoing sense of community amongst our college alumni. Year 12 awardees that we are in a position to announce this evening are as follows. Hugh Butcher, 5-star award. Savannah Detlefson, Bronze Award, Sports Medallion, Netball. Kanisha Finch, 5-star award, Bronze Award, Sports Medallion, Rugby League and Netball. Matthew Gendra, 5-star award, Bronze Award, Sports Medallion, Rugby Union. Daisy Kana, 5-star award. Mia Ketterer, 5-star award. Chantel King, 5-star award. Gracie Clopper, 5-star award. Gracie. Cheyenne Lee, oh sorry. Cheyenne Lehman, Silver Award, Sports Medallion, Equestrian. Abigail Rose McAllister, 5-star award. Jordan Stevens, Bronze Award Sports Medallion, Rugby Union. Lane Struckle, Bronze Award Sports Medallion, Rugby Union. Please congratulate our Year 12 awardees. Thank you, Mr. Costin. I would now like to invite the Victory College Year 12 senior captains, Alicia Snowden, Mia Ketterer and Harry Perkins, to present their captain's address for 2020.
Good evening, Pastor George Miller, Pastor Margaret Miller, Mr. Costin, Mayor Glenn Hartwig, Member for Gimpy, Tony Perrott, members of the board, distinguished guests, parents, teachers, fellow students, and those watching online. My name is Harrison Perkins, and alongside Mia Ketterer and Alicia Snowden, we are the 2020 Senior College Captains. This year, I've learnt to manage and organise my time around school, being school captain and working at Hungry Jerks, all of which has given me the much needed experience as to what life will be like after I graduate. I'd like to personally thank Mr. Grobler for his endless support to me on behalf of all the students he has helped. His humour and confidence in us has been both encouraging and make me realise what I am capable of. I would finally like to thank my mum and dad for always being there for me when I'm stressed or struggling with my studies. And thank you for putting your free time on hold for me with whatever I need. Without all of you, I don't think I would have survived all these years of schooling. Here is a quote for all students from a well-known movie actor. May not be a traditional role model, this quote sums up life very well. Life's not about how hard you can hit or you can give, it's about how many you can take and keep moving forward. Sylvester Stallone in Rocky Nevertheless. As service captain, this year I've been actively involved in the school community with organising assemblies, helping with our first ever virtual open day and assisting with Clean Up Australia Day. I have helped around Gympie community with volunteering at Victory Care before COVID lockdown, which has allowed me to connect with the wider school community. For all the future members of the college, I wish that next year will run smoothly as we have adapted to the challenges of 2020. I hope the future leaders can carry the legacy of representing Victory College as school captains, by continuing what past leaders have done and creating their own new traditions.
Like Harry, I have also learned many valuable lessons this year in my role as faith captain. Through hosting chapels, serving in various music teams, and I think just being in this unique position of leadership, I have found that consistency is key. As such, my advice to younger students would be to find an interest that you're passionate about and get involved in our school community. I've found it to be so rewarding. Making a difference in the lives of others is the greatest thing that you can do, and it is the best way to leave a long-lasting legacy. We were privileged enough to be able to participate in a few events at the beginning of the year, including the Mayoral Prayer Breakfast and Clean Up Australia Day. As everything transitioned to online mediums, we were still able to connect with our school community through creating encouraging skits for students at home, filming Anzac services and hosting virtual open days. albeit a different year to what we expected, we still had the opportunity to interact with staff and students through online mediums, and we're blessed to be able to continue to serve the college in this new way. I am most proud of our new inter-school tradition of having leaders in PC classes. This was a great success, and it has been wonderful to see students from different age groups connecting and encouraging one another. Both captains and prefects have been able to assist and mentor younger students, and it is our hope that this tradition continues in the years to come. Speaking of our future, I would like to take this opportunity to wish the leaders of the future all the best, and we are looking forward to seeing what you accomplish in your time. Additionally, an honorary mention is in order for the parents and caregivers of Victory College students. Each and every one of us appreciates the sacrifices you have made for us and the time that you have invested in our lives. It is your love and support that is raising us to be the leaders of tomorrow.
It has been a privilege to serve as community captain this year. Not only has it provided me with a way to give back to the school community, but I have become more involved in events and with my fellow peers. Through this role, I've learned that service plays a very significant part in leadership and is one of the key qualities of being a leader. Whether it's helping others in the community or just working well alongside your peers at school, striving to serve builds strong connections in and outside of a leadership team and is essential for effective leadership. We have been blessed to have great leadership role models in the school who provide an excellent example of strong leadership. With that said, on behalf of the captains, I would like to express my deepest gratitude towards our teachers and staff, including Head of Secondary Mr. Andrews and Senior School Director Miss Bagnall. You have all been extremely supportive to not only us, but all the students at Victory College. You have never ceased to aid us in our needs and provide us with as many opportunities to learn and lead. It has definitely been a stressful year, perhaps more than usual, but I am grateful for our classmates who persevered through it all and our teachers who stuck by us. Who knows what exciting things next year will bring. To the class of 2021, we wish you good luck. To the future captains, we encourage you to do your best in the position you've been given. And on behalf of the class of 2020, thank you, Victory College, for all you have done for us.
Thank you, captains. Thank you very much. It has been a pleasure to work with you throughout this year. We now come to a very important part of the proceedings. I'd like to invite Pastor George Miller and Mr. Brett Costin to join me for the presentation of the 2021 Victory College Senior School Leaders. I'd also like to invite the current head prefect, Daisy Kana, to join the college captains on the stage. 2020 has been a very challenging and peculiar year for our college leaders. They responded to the challenge of leadership well and demonstrated that good leaders rise above the circumstances. I would like to invite Mr. Brett Costin to present our current senior school leaders with a certificate of appreciation. Well done, leaders. Please give them a hand. Students who applied for leadership roles in 2021 submitted an application form, presented a speech in front of their peers, and sat on an interview in front of a panel. Before announcing our new leaders, I'd like to personally thank and congratulate all students who ran for a position this year. It takes a lot of courage, confidence, and resilience to apply for a leadership position. Although you may not have been given the opportunity to serve in a formal leadership position, you are encouraged to provide a leadership support role for your peers. I would like to invite Pastor George Miller to announce the new leaders.
Thank you, Mr. Andrews. Good evening, everyone. It is my honour and privilege to announce the Victory College Senior School leaders for 2021. Miles Dressler, you are called by name to be Senior School Community Captain. Please come and stand in front of Mia Ketterer. Nashota Gills, you are called by name to be Senior School Faith Captain. Please come and stand in front of Alicia Snowden. Isaac Emery, you are called by name to be Senior School Service Captain. Please come and stand in front of Harry Perkins. Mackenzie Keeble, you are called by name to be Head Prefect. Please come and stand in front of Daisy Kana. I now ask the current leaders to place their hand on the shoulder of the new leaders to join us in giving them a blessing. Powerful Spirit of God, you guide us and light our way. Bless our students as they take on the role as leaders of our college. Bless our community as we encourage and support them in their leadership roles. We make this prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Good evening, everyone. As leaders of Victory College, you are required to wear a badge that identifies you with your school and community as leaders who strive to be exemplary in conduct, attitude and faith. I would now ask that the current leaders please come forward to present the badges to our new leaders. That's their first act of bravery, standing there while someone pins a badge to them. Thank you, students. Please thank our past leaders as they leave the stage. As the 2021 senior school leaders for Victory College, you have an obligation to uphold your duty within the school and the greater community. I would now ask you to confirm your commitment by accepting your leadership pledge. As a newly elected leader of Victory College for 2021, do you accept the call to lead the school community to the best of your ability, using all your gifts and talents? Do you pledge to support the ideas of the college, to live out school's values, honour, service and excellence, and encourage all students to do the same? Do you accept the important duty of supporting and maintaining the excellent spiritual, academic, social and sporting and cultural standards of the college to the best of your ability? Do you accept this duty willingly and wholeheartedly and commit to working positively with all members of the Victory College family? We all heard that, didn't we? So we know. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, the Victory College senior leaders for 2021. Please join me in congratulating them. Thank you, leaders.
Thank you, Mr. Costin and Pastor George. Due to the restrictions placed upon us this year, our chapel band will not be performing live today. We do, however, welcome them digitally as they perform Glorious Day by the band Passion. While this is played, with the major awardees, please follow their teacher to the assembly area.
chains break at the weight of your glory. I needed shelter, I was an orphan. Now you call me a citizen of heaven. When I was broken, you were my healing. Now your love is the air that I'm breathing. I have a future, my eyes are open. 'Cause when you call my name, I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness, into your glorious day. You called my name, and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness, into your glorious day.
I would now like to invite our principal, Mr. Brett Costin, back to the stage to present the principal's address.
Thank you, Daisy. It's just wonderful to see that video and realise that that's part of our recording studio that we have in the school, that the board, we've done well. And also the media students produced that film, so it's quite wonderful to see what's happening in the life of the college. So welcome, Honourable Tony Perrott. Nice to have you here and all the work that you help and support our school in. And Mayor Glenn Hartwick, and we've got a road out the front happening, and so we're very thankful for that as well. And Pastor George and Pastor Margie and the board and all distinguished guests and students, of course, and parents. Our Year 12 students have nearly completed their final year of schooling. And who would have believed at the start of the year they would have experienced a year like no other in their lives? In Bible numerology, the number 20 refers to perfection through a period of waiting, labouring and suffering. I suppose that sums up 2020 pretty well. A time of waiting, labouring and suffering, but hopefully has equipped you with some perfection. It's not been an easy year, but I'm so proud of the resilience the Year 12s and all our students and staff and parents and caregivers and the community have shown. An old African proverb says, smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. The year has not been a smooth one, but I'm confident that many have gained new skills that they will not have gained in smoother waters. The challenges of this year have made our students resilient and skillful in handling life's adventures. And what a schooling adventure our Year 12s have had. Not only were they the first Queensland students to complete the new Queensland Certificate of Education, requiring them to sit external exams and receive a new ATAR score. But they were soon to discover that this year they would also include at-home learning and changes to all their customary celebrations. Formals, award nights and schoolies would be different than any previous year. The courageous attitudes our students have shown this year can be summed up in a quote by Maya Angelou. I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. Our Year 12s are used to being the groundbreakers, so I gathered that this year was not a total surprise to them. They were the first Queensland full prep cohort, the first Year 7 group to be included in high school, and now the first group of students to receive an ATAR score through the new Queensland Certificate of Education. They have, like the renowned figures in our history, been pioneers, walking through uncharted waters, developing resilience, courage, patience and strength along the way. To all our Year 12 pioneers, we wish you well and look forward to seeing what you can achieve given the courage, resilience and strength that you have been gained through your unique journey through schooling. We're just expecting a lot, you know. As students of Victory College, you're part of a college that has celebrated its 40th year. Who would have thought in 1980 when a small number of Christian pioneers forfeited their time and often their financial independence to put money towards a new Christian school, that we would be standing here reflecting on how fruitful their sacrifice would become for future generations. The Cardis Report, a report on schooling, compared students from state, independent, Catholic and Christian schools in both the US and Australia. It found some interesting statistics. The report was unique in that it surveyed former students who are now 30 years old to determine the long-term effect each type of education had on the students 12 years after their graduation. The study found that students from a Christian school were more likely to reflect and believe the school prepared them for academic success at university. They thought it helped them to find meaning, purpose and direction in life, that they were more confident when dealing with personal relationships and are more likely to pray, attend a church, be married and less likely to divorce. In these times of uncertainty, it's good to know that the education you have received and your child has received is one that will support them in the future endeavours, academically and personally. I suppose my favourite quote from Martin Luther King Jr. sums this up well. Intelligence plus character, that's the goal of true education. That has been the goal of Victory College for the last 40 years, to develop young men and women with academic excellence, but more importantly, with Christian character. After 40 years, the college is still growing, and next year we should have over 700 students from P to 12. Buildings have continued to be built with new ag room and secondary classrooms being built this term. Early next year we'll see extensions for My Kindy, which will allow our after-school care and an increase in enrolments in the future. Also a new art precinct, middle school classrooms and primary flexible learning classrooms will begin being built during 2021. To our Year 12s, you'll soon become our graduates and then our alumni. We wish you well. I want to remind you that your learning has not ended. It's actually just begun. Dr. Jordan Peterson, a clinical psychologist, gives 40 tips of life. I'm not going to tell them all, but I will share my favourite 10 from his list. Number 1, act so that you can tell the truth about your act. 2, pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. 3, if you have to choose, be the one who does things instead of the one who is seen to do things. 4, dress like the person you want to be. 5, assume that the person you are listening to might know something you need to know. Listen to them hard enough that they will share it with you. And all the parents said yes. Be careful, number 6, be careful who you share good news with. Number 7, be careful who you share bad news with. 8, make at least one thing better every single place you go. And 9, imagine who you could be and then aim single-mindedly at that. And finally 10, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. We have great faith in you to succeed in life because of the character traits of honour, excellence, service you have been a part of, the prayers we continue to pray for you, and the faithfulness of Christ to complete the work he began in you. As Walt Disney once said, there are far, far better things ahead than anything we leave behind. Keep moving forward, keep looking ahead, and God bless.
We all reacted differently to lockdown this year. Fortunately, tonight we are able to share one of the positive outcomes of this time in isolation. I now have the pleasure of introducing to the stage Year 7 student Davy Gatwood to perform the song she wrote during lockdown, Welcome to World War III. While Davy prepares to start, may I ask the major awardees to please move to the assembly area.
Voices echo out darkness and faces all to see. 'Cause the war has just begun. Everyone is holding guns these days. Yeah, it's not just on the TV anymore. Whoa.
Thank you, Davey. That was beautifully performed. We have now come to one of the highlights of the evening, our major awards. Would the following presenters please come to the stage to present the first of these awards? Mr. Dougai Toffee, Music Coordinator, and Mr. Joshua Walker, Head of Learning Enrichment.
Once again, due to the changes forced upon us this year, we are not able to announce our winning house for the year. So our first major award is the Secondary Performing Arts Award. I would like to ask the Music Coordinator, Mr. Dougai Toffee, to come forward to present the award. The secondary student receiving this award has contributed greatly to performing arts at Victory, particularly in the field of music. She's a multi-instrumentalist who has participated in the choir, vocal ensemble, jazz band, and chapel band. This student has always made it a priority to be prepared for rehearsals and performances despite her busy schedule. She has been a great role model for younger musicians and is leaving a great legacy of excellence in the performing arts at Victory College. In 2020, the Secondary Performing Arts Award goes to Alicia Snowden. Congratulations, Alicia, and thank you, Mr. Toffee.
I would now like to invite Mr. Josh Walker to come forward to present the next award. The Resilience Award is presented to a student or students who have persevered through challenges that have impacted their school journey and who have demonstrated emotional and social growth. Our first awardee has worked through many significant life events in the past 3 years and has developed exponentially in maturity. She has shown resilience built up by hard work and overcoming all obstacles that have stood in her way. Mr. Walker's message to this recipient is, you still have a way to go, but you are firmly travelling in the right direction. The next few years at school or TAFE, or even life experience, will help you become the person that God wants you to be, a strong, resilient young lady who can face all hurdles in your life. For these reasons and many others, Ebony Reen is the first recipient for the 2020 Resilience Award. Congratulations, Ebony. Our second awardee experienced a significant health event 6 years ago. In the midst of this event, she showed great maturity and courage and has continued in the same way in the years since. Her journey has included continuous health challenges and extended times away from her studies and friends. Throughout these struggles, her determination and strength have been witnessed by her family, friends, and the college staff. Ms. Bagnall's message to this recipient is, keep trusting the Lord, and the wisdom comes through to those who love and care for you. Although challenges may seem insurmountable, there is the strengthening of Christ in the midst of times of weakness. Whatever the path ahead holds, know that so many people are touched by your journey and attitude. You are blessed to many. For these reasons, tonight we recognise the amazing young lady, Zoe McGill, with the 2020 Resilience Award. Congratulations, Zoe. Mr. Walker will remain on stage to present the next award, the Job Match Award. Job Match Employment are pleased to offer each school a perpetual student scholarship bursary of $200 for a Year 11 student. The award is presented to a student who has engaged with their studies to the best of their ability and demonstrated significant growth and improvement in their program. This year's Job Match Award goes to Olivia Blunden. Congratulations, Olivia, and thank you, Mr. Walker.
To present the next 3 awards, I invite our Mayor, Glenn Hartwig, to the stage. The Gympie Council Citizenship Award recognises a graduating student's outstanding contribution to the community in helping to achieve the Council's vision for the region, which is to be the natural choice to live, work and play. The student may demonstrate this through volunteering with a community group and exhibiting positive leadership. The student receiving this award regularly participates in the music team, prayer meetings and church services at Victoria College, where her humility and servant heart are displayed. As a college leader, she is always in attendance and willing to help at college functions, going above and beyond that which is required of her. This year's Gympie Council Citizenship Award goes to Alicia Snowden. Congratulations, Alicia.
Our next awards are the Australian Defence Force Long-Term Youth Leadership and Teamwork Awards. The awards are provided to one student from Year 10 and Year 12 by the Australian Defence Force. Both students demonstrated exceptional qualities in leadership and teamwork this year by promoting our college's values of honour, service and excellence within our community. The 80th Long 10 awardees are Ella Noble and Daisy Carner. Unfortunately, Ella is unable to be with us tonight. Congratulations, Daisy.
The Australian Defence Force Future Innovators Award acknowledges the recipients' achievements in STEM subjects and recognises their abilities as critical thinker and problem solver. The 80th Future Innovators Award goes to Paige Kelleher. Unfortunately, Paige will not be able to be here tonight. Thank you, Mayor Hartwig.
I would now like to invite board member Mr. Shane Templeton to present the next award. Victory College encourages all students to excel in all areas. Each year, many of our students from Year 10 to 12 participate in a number of certificate courses. For some, this is to supplement for their studies. For others, this is the foundation of their future career. This year's recipient of the Vocational Education Award has participated in Tayford School's program for the past 2 years. He completed a Cert 3 in Information, Digital Media and Technology across 2019 and 2020. His diligence and commitment in his studies has been noted by the TAFE and the college staff. The recipient of this award is Harrison Perkins. Congratulations, Harrison, and thank you, Mr. Templeton.
I invite board member Mr. Dennis Tennant to please come forward to present the Caltex All-Rounder Award. This year's recipient of the Caltex All-Rounder Award is described by her teachers and peers as dedicated, focused and mature. This year, she has contributed positively to the classroom context and has worked diligently across her subjects. She has served as a college captain, consistently displaying the college values of honour, service and excellence. She participates willingly in all aspects of school life and displays a sportsman-like attitude in her conduct. This year, the Caltex All-Rounder Award goes to Mia Ketterer. Congratulations, Mia.
I invite board member and senior pastor Margaret Miller to please come forward and present the Rotary All-Rounder Award. This year's recipient is a student who strives to show excellence in all areas of her life, including academics, sports, service, and conduct. She is a high-achieving student who demonstrates character and endurance. She has displayed strong leadership skills with her mature, proactive, and consistent approach to all events and activities. She displays a caring and kind heart for others, and her personal conduct is exemplary. She is a role model to other students and willingly gives her time for the benefit of other people. In 2020, she served as house captain at Victory College, played in the college rugby union team, and supported the broader community through the organisation of fundraisers for causes such as bushfire relief. This year, the Rotary All-Rounder Award goes to Mackenzie Keeble. Congratulations, Mackenzie, and thank you, Margaret Miller.
I would like to invite Pastor George Miller, Senior Pastor of Victory Church College, Chairman and CEO of the College Board, to present our next awards, the Victory College Faith and Service Awards. These awards are recognised students who actively demonstrate their faith through their behaviour and acts of service in the college community. Recipients of this award display a love and understanding of their Christian faith and show discipleship and service to others. The middle school awardee is a faith-filled young man who has always worked behind the scenes to help others. He volunteers willingly and ensures that all he does is done well. No task is too big for him. He attends church regularly and demonstrates his faith calmly and strongly in all that he says and does. The middle school recipient of the Faith and Service Award is Matthew Cooley. Congratulations, Matthew. The senior school awardee regularly participates as a member of the chapel band and hosts the senior college chapel. She often shares her faith formally and informally and has worked with the chaplains and in initiatives that develop the faith culture of our college. Not only does the student never hesitate to volunteer, she encourages others to volunteer in many community outreaches. The senior school recipient of the Faith and Service Award is Alicia Snowden. Congratulations, Alicia, and thank you, Pastor George.
Would member for Gimpy, Mr. Tony Parrott, please come to the stage to present our next two awards. The first of these awards are the Victory College Exemplar Student Awards. The middle school recipient has a servant's heart, which can be seen in her supportive peers and her unassuming demeanour as she performs her duties as a middle school house captain. She is an encourager and always kind. Her schoolwork is always done to the best of her ability, and she encourages others to achieve their best in their academics. A sports person, she has represented the college in the A-grade netball team. She is a quiet, gentle-natured role model who demonstrates the college values of honour and service in all that she does. The Middle School Exemplary Student Award goes to Holly Gradge. Congratulations, Holly. The first senior school recipient has served as a college captain and has worked diligently to fulfill this role. She has actively served the college community and display exemplary behaviour and conduct. She gives generously of her time to encourage others and is known across the college for her friendly and kind nature. She is an excellent role model for other students. The second senior school recipient has also served as college captain and has worked diligently in this role. Her conduct is exemplary in all aspects, and she has actively served the college community. Through participation in extracurricular activities, her character and conduct are exemplary, and her Christ-like heart towards others is evident in all her interactions. The Senior College Exemplary Student Award goes to Mia Ketterer and Alicia Snowden. Congratulations, Mia and Alicia, and thank you, Mr. Parrott.
Traditionally, we would now present as our last major awards for the evening, the middle school and senior school ducks of Victory College. Due to the changes in senior schooling mentioned earlier, the senior school ducks will be announced at a special award ceremony early next year. I would, however, like to invite our principal, Mr. Brett Costin, to the stage to announce this year's middle school ducks.
It gives me great pleasure to announce that the middle school ducks for 2020 is Sophie Palenkoff. Please congratulate our ducks winner and thank you, Mr. Perrott. Said I stay, but it didn't say I had to push the button. Year 12 students, please move to the assembly area. Thank you. I'd like to now invite Pastor George Miller to the stage. And Mrs. Thomas, I think, is supposed to too. It's got Liz to the podium, so I gather that's for you. What a wonderful bunch of Year 12 students we have. I'm a bit concerned about next year because I noticed all my leaders are about 4 foot higher than I am. But at least I'll be looking up all the time, and so I won't have that hunch look by the end of the year, so that'll be good.
Our final presentation is one that the Year 12s have been avidly awaiting, the presentation of the graduating students, the class of 2020. Pastor George Miller, Mr. Costin will now present to you the 2020 graduates.
Finishing Year 12 is no easy task. It requires hard work, dedication, and above all, persistence. I'm proud to present to you our 2020 graduates who will now receive their graduation certificates. Lachlan Andrews. Eliza Border. Hugh Butcher. Emily Jane Davey. Savannah Deflison. Ken Faulkner. Kenesha Finch. Matthew Gendra. Daisy Kerner, or Daisy Karner, I should say, isn't it? Mia Ketterer, Chantal King, Gracie Klopper, Cheyenne Lehman, Abigail Rose McAllister, Zoe McGill, Darcy McIntosh, Rebecca Murray, Poppy Paxton, Harrison Perkins, Ethan Schulger, Alicia Snowden, Sarah Spears, Jordan Stevens, Joseph Stifler, Lane Struckle, Nicholas Tidy. Hannah Wacker. Ebony West. Charlotte Wood. Please congratulate the graduating class of 2020. That was a journey, wasn't it? Tonight is a bit of a journey too. Tonight, we also honour 5 senior students with the Journey Award. The Journey Award is presented to students who have been at Victory College from the beginning of their schooling years. The recipients of the Journey Award this year are Chantel King, Cheyenne Lehman, Ethan Shulga, Alicia Snowden, and Hannah Wacker. Congratulations, students. It's wonderful. Each year our numbers of graduates increase, but also those that have journeyed through this whole of school that increases. Congratulations, students. I invite our Chief Executive Officer, Pastor George Miller, to close the night in prayer. Thank you, Pastor Miller, for your ongoing commitment to the college. The college appreciates yours and Pastor Margaret's dedication and prayers for the college that continually we pray that the college... Let's try that again. The college appreciates yours and Pastor Margaret's dedication and prays for the college, for God's continued richest blessing on your roles. And if you'd like to come and pray, Pastor George.
Thank you, Mr. Costa. And I'm sure the parents that are witnessing here tonight, you'd be just so very proud of these students, and we are very proud of them too. And I really commend all of our staff and their dedication they have every day to make sure that they do their very best and support all of our students. Next Friday night is their graduation night, isn't it? So we're looking forward to that. That's as normal as most years have been. And I really commend all of our students, and especially the Year 12s, because of COVID, it's been a very unusual year. They've missed out on a lot of things, but through the challenges, they have really overcome. And I think it's going to maintain them for the years ahead. And so we'll be looking forward to hearing how you all go in the future as our alumni students. And I just know you're going to represent us really well, but represent yourself and your families, and especially your parents and guardians that have sacrificed so much to give you the education at Victory. And as Mr. Costin said, it's not just, well, that's the lights out, I've got to stop. It's not just an education, but building character, and so that you would be our future. And the world needs a future with the values and morals that we try to build into your lives. We hope that you carry it. And I just, Nashota was, every time I passed her in the school playground, I'd say, "You're our pin-up girl," because she was on the billboard for the last 3 years as tomorrow's leaders. And she was celebrating tonight as one of the school captains. And that's what we believe you're all to be. Stand strong in your own values and be the future of our nation. We just really love you. Let's give them a great cheer. It's one more time. Just on closing, I would just like to congratulate Tony Perrott on his re-election as our state member. And yes, great. He's been a great friend of Victory College and Church over the years. And Glenn Hartwig, our new mayor. And congratulate him tonight. He no sooner got elected, but he visited Victory College and made a commitment to fix up the front road. And I know that all the parents and the staff and just the whole community are so pleased to hear this. And he is, as the new mayor, is putting something right that's been wrong for some years. And we're going to have 3 lanes, or it's going to be expanded, and 2 turning lanes, hopefully, before the beginning of next year. So I really commend our new mayor for that. Thank you. Also, our school principal, Brett Costin, he enters his 5th year next year. He is a wonderful school principal, loves students. He just loves them so much, and he's teaching all of our staff to love them, promote them, celebrate with them, correct them in love. And I just know it's working tremendously well. To all his leadership and to all of our staff, we commend you for a great year. Although it was a difficult one. And to our, thank you. Yeah. So I'd just like to say, on closing, I wish all of you a very safe and happy Christmas break, and we look forward to a better 2021, not only for this nation, but for this city and for all of us. Wish you very well. God bless.
Thank you, Pastor George Miller and Mr. Costin. It's Mr. Costin's cue to exit. To conclude our evening, we, the teaching staff, would like to honour the hard work and dedication of our Year 12 students and parents. And I know it's been a hard one for you folks. We know this journey required all parties to work closely together, and we are so proud of our students. On behalf of Victory College, I thank you for sharing this night with us. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Victory College graduates of 2020. We asked them not to damage any dignitaries. So we thought that would make bad headlines. Politician blinded at graduation ceremony. That is the end of our formal event. The graduates will be posing for a group photo here before coming to meet you. We can't do our normal guard of honour or anything because we're not allowed to get that close to each other. But thank you very much for the evening. We appreciate the time and effort you've put into getting here tonight, each and every one of you. And good evening and God bless you. Thank you very much. There we go. Now you get to play find the hat.